Anthony Wall is a young black man. Most people don't know his name, but if you saw the young black boy in a tuxedo being choked by a punk-ass police officer after Waffle House, you know Anthony Wall, 22, Warsaw, North Carolina, took his sister and her friends to prom. There ain't shit to do in Warsaw late at night, so they went to the Waffle House. And the practice at Waffle House, I should say Awful House is what we need to call it, because the shit is horrible, the food is disgusting, and they don't like black people. But he was standing next to a table, and people were so mad that he was literally taking up space, that they were black bodies taking up space, that they started calling him all kind of things. Anthony was called a nigger. He was called a faggot. Again, our organization exists to end racism as well as homophobia. And Anthony's life has been irreparably changed as a result of this. He was choked by, again, a police officer literally twice his size. He was fighting for his life, thinking about the tape that he sent me of a black boy who was handcuffed and then tased by police officers. He felt like if this man handcuffed him, he was going to die. Right. He was slammed against the ground. He's been out of work for some time. He has physical disabilities now, let alone the psychic trauma that one has to endure. I get mad watching the video thinking about him being me, right? Like, I have a younger sister. She got a slick mouth. She don't take no shit. And what I know is that if she gets into it, it's my obligation as her big brother to get into it too, right? And so as a result of simply taking up space and asking for a manager, the thing that really pissed people off is that Anthony said, call a manager. When the police was acting crazy, he said, call a supervisor. Again, black people demanded things, taking up space. And his life has changed. And so we have joined with the movement for Chiquisha Clemons to ask for all black folks, Latino folks, poor folks, folks that live in the South to boycott Awful House. There's no reason why we should be there. The food sucks. It's much better to go to Juices for Life or Juice Bar or something else. Healthy. Or to have your people cook for you, right? That's another thing that I think about too, especially in the South. Like, we got away from that. The second thing, and we saw this after there was a couple in Florida that had a similar incident, right? The Awful House cashier charged them more. They asked about the discrepancy. The police were then called,
fair
right?
Question to ask.
Fair ass question. Yeah. This is what it says on the menu. This is what you charged me. Explain the difference, right? But white people call the police like they do customer service. The police were called. The man was arrested. Awful House issued an apology to him, but they have not done the same for Chiquisha or Anthony. So we're asking for a public apology to be given to the two of them. Again, given that they had their humanity stripped and called into question publicly.